Hello, today our topic would be the sentence and its types. So, as I have written here, the definition of a sentence is a group of words which, when arranged in particular order, makes sense. So, guys, you must be knowing the sentence before it. So, here is the perfect definition of it. For example, she looking through is window. Students, this is a group of words, but does it have any sense? No, it doesn't have any sense. So here I would write it down in the particular manner. She is looking through window. So again I would say that this is the sentence, a perfect sentence which is arranged in a particular order and have a sense. So here we can say this is, here it is not a perfect sentence, and when well as this is a perfect sentence. Hope you understand. Now I have here mentioned an example of it. Ria plays football every day. Fine, students. Ria plays football every day. Here we can say a sentence contains three parts. Sentence have a three parts: subject, verb, object. Or we can say also subject and predicate. A sentence may be split into two parts: subject and plus predicate, where predicate is further divided into two things, that is verb and object. So you need not to get confused with this. Subject is always considered as the doer, the person who is performing anything, any activity or any action. Fine, that is called a subject. And verb is any activity that the doer is performing. Object is the thing over which the activity is performed. Fine, that is object. And here I have, again I would say, a sentence is made up of a subject, which is a doer, as I already told you, and then is a predicate as here little butterfly fly tells us a sentence always contains a verb which is a part of the predicate. Fine, here predicate tells us more about the subject, that what the subject is performing and on over which the subject is performing things. ठीक है बच्चों. Here we can say predicate again is is maybe we can say predicate is a verb and what we said before, object are the, or we can say both these are the predicate. Fine, hope you understand. Now here we can go for the types of the sentence. And first type of the sentence is declarative sentence. Declarative sentence, also called assertive sentence. These are the statements that express facts, actions and happenings. Fine, students, declarative sentence, here a छोटू सा हमारे पास butterfly says that declarative sentences are of two kinds: affirmative and negative sentences. Affirmative are always in the form of yes. We can say yes, they are performing when they perform something, yeah. Or where we cannot, there is no, not, don't, like sentence, like words. Fine, here these sentences end up with full stop. Always the declarative sentence always end up with the full stops, punctuation. Fine, here example, I eat ice cream every day, every Saturday. So it is an affirmative. If it would have been I don't eat ice cream every day, so it would have been negative sentence. Therefore the next is I don't read every day. So here don't is mentioned, that means it is a negative, as I told you previously. Okay, then interrogative, these are the questions. Actually they begin with WH words like when, where, what and why, or with an auxiliary verb like do, did, is, was, were, etc. They end up with question mark. These are the three things that we need to remember about the interrogative things. Number one, always begin with WH word or auxiliary verb, these two things, and then punctuation mark. These three things that we need to know, that we need to remember about the interrogative sentences, and its auxiliary verbs would not always be do, did, is, were, was, were. It would be do, it can be don't as well, it can be didn't as well, it can be isn't, wasn't, weren't, etc. Fine, hope you understand that. Example: don't you like her? So don't is use it, that is an auxiliary verb, so we can say, and here a sentence is using an auxiliary verb. And number second, where is your mother right now? Fine, wh word is used to using a wh word. Now the imperative sentence, as I have written here that definition of it, these sentences express requests. So these things we need to remember is request, command, suggestions, and advice. Fine, request to always consider please, could you please, etc, etc. Commands, there is no need of applying please and etc. Suggestions, as you must be knowing, advices where we give the advice to other for some particular reason. They can be positive or negative. They also can be positive or negative in the in form. Imperative sentence end up with full stop. Again, imperative sentence like declarative sentences end up with the full stop. So here we have given examples. Please shut the door. So we applied please here, so it is first of all shut the door. We haven't here any don't, isn't, wagara, etc, etc. So it's a positive, and we applied please, so it's a request here. Okay, don't spill food, it's a negative because don't is here mentioned. Okay, let's go for the next exclamatory sentence. These sentences express strong feelings such as surprise, horror, or shock. They end up with an exclamation mark. Fine, students, these are the sentences which comes out involuntarily. Fine, involuntarily sentences that are spoken, they are called exclamatory. When students, and they end up with the exclamation mark. These are the two things that we need to know about these. Fine, students, hope you understand. Okay, we have given examples. What a tall building. Wow, what a tall building. And also intonations are more important in exclamatory sentences, because only we can understand that this is an exclamatory sentence here, as it's an exclamation mark is applied. But when we say these words, their intonations tells us that they are the exclamatory sentence. Number second, my god, you made it. Fine, students, this is how we express things. Then the last one is optative sentence. These sentences express wishes, prayers, blessings, and curses. Optative sentence end up with exclamation mark. Example: may you have a long life. Fine, student, this is a blessing. God bless you, again blessing. Fine, student, I hope you all understand all these things. Thank you so much. And one more thing that you need to remember is the exclamation mark. Where do we put exclamation except optative? It's an exclamatory sentence. So these are the two sentences where we put exclamation mark. So I hope you all understand. Thank you so much for being with